What's up, gamers? March 2026 is looking absolutely insane for Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 owners. Whether you're into emotional adventures, classic collections, or monster hunting action, this month has you covered. I've been following these games closely, and each one brings something unique to the table. So let's not waste any time. Here are the top 15 games you absolutely need to know about this March. Nevergrave, The Witch and the Curse, launching on March 5th, 2026, is shaping up to be one of the more intriguing indie action titles for Nintendo Switch and the broader Switch 2 era, thanks to its clever mix of roguelike structure and Metroidvania exploration. You play as a witch partnered with a mysterious cursed hat that lets you possess enemies, turning their abilities into new tools for combat, traversal, and puzzle solving, which constantly refreshes how each dungeon run feels. The world is built around procedurally generated dungeons filled with challenging enemies and bosses that reward patience and mastery rather than button mashing. Between runs, you return to a village hub where you rebuild facilities, craft upgrades, and steadily grow stronger, creating a satisfying progression loop. With optional co-op support and a dark fantasy tone, the game focuses more on gameplay depth, experimentation, and replayability than heavy storytelling, making it especially appealing for players who enjoy skill-based indie adventures with long-term progression. Ratcheteer DX launches on March 5th, 2026, bringing a charming, retro-style action-adventure to Nintendo Switch that focuses on steady exploration and smart progression rather than fast-paced chaos. Set in a frozen, post-impact world where humanity survives underground, you play as a young mechanic exploring interconnected caverns, ancient facilities, and mysterious regions to restore life support systems and uncover what went wrong. The core gameplay revolves around mastering 8 unique tools, from combat-focused gear like the wrench sword to traversal abilities that let you glide, drill, dash, and reach previously locked areas. With over 250 rooms, multiple dungeons, and pattern-based boss fights, the experience encourages curiosity, backtracking, and thoughtful exploration. Its colorful pixel art, upgraded visuals, and classic design philosophy give it a cozy yet adventurous feel, making it especially satisfying for handheld play sessions, while still offering a rewarding sense of discovery as your abilities expand and the world gradually opens up. Shadow Tactics Blades of the Shogun arrives on March 18th, 2026, bringing a deeply strategic stealth experience to Nintendo Switch and the new Switch generation, with a refined and complete edition that includes Aiko's Choice. Set in feudal Japan during a fragile era of peace, the story follows a specialized team of operatives tasked with stopping a hidden threat through covert missions, infiltration, and precision tactics. Gameplay revolves around controlling multiple characters at once, each with unique abilities like silent assassinations, disguises, long-range attacks, and tactical traps, encouraging careful planning over reckless action. Large, open-ended maps allow multiple approaches, whether you prefer sneaking past enemies, creating distractions, or executing perfectly timed, coordinated takedowns. With its focus on enemy patrol patterns, stealth mechanics, and methodical strategy, the game delivers a rewarding loop where patience and smart decision-making are the keys to success, making it a standout tactical experience that feels especially satisfying during focused handheld sessions. Rushing Beat 10, Return of Brawl Brothers launches on March 19th, 2026, delivering a modern revival of the classic side-scrolling beat-em-up formula with fast, satisfying combat and arcade-style energy tailored for the new Nintendo Switch era. Set in a city threatened by a dangerous conspiracy and the deadly Zika virus, the story follows returning heroes and new fighters as they battle through streets, labs, and urban districts to uncover the truth behind the chaos. Gameplay focuses on smooth, combo-driven brawling, featuring an auto-combo system that keeps fights fluid and accessible, alongside a rage gauge that unleashes powerful beat rush bursts for intense momentum during combat. With 6 playable characters, cooperative gameplay, weapon pickups, and varied stage design, the experience encourages replayability and different fighting styles, blending nostalgic, belt-scrolling action with modern polish to create a punchy, energetic gameplay loop that feels perfect for both quick sessions and extended co-op runs. Starship Troopers Ultimate Bug War launches on March 16th, 2026, bringing a chaotic, high-intensity, retro-style FPS experience to the new Nintendo Switch era, where you step into the boots of a mobile infantry soldier, battling relentless arachnid swarms across dangerous alien battlefields. Set within the iconic sci-fi universe, the story follows humanity's desperate fight for survival as you defend outposts, rescue survivors, and destroy massive bug nests while pushing back an overwhelming invasion. Gameplay focuses on fast, arcade-inspired gunplay with a classic arsenal of rifles, explosives, and heavy weapons, combined with open mission zones that encourage strategic movement and objective-based combat, rather than simple linear shooting. With multiple enemy types, friendly fire mechanics, and constant large-scale battles against overwhelming hordes, the experience creates a tense and explosive gameplay loop, where positioning, weapon choice, and quick decision-making are key. Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered launches on March 3, 2026, bringing the iconic dark fantasy action-adventure back to Nintendo Switch and the new generation, with enhanced visuals and refined gameplay, while preserving its atmospheric core. Set in the gothic world of Nosgoth, the story follows the intertwined destinies of Kain and Raziel as they navigate a collapsing timeline filled with mystery, fate, and hidden truths. Gameplay centers on a dual protagonist system, letting players switch between Kain's powerful melee combat and Raziel's agile spectral abilities, creating a dynamic mix of combat styles and strategic encounters. The experience blends hack-and-slash battles with exploration, platforming, and environmental puzzles across interconnected, haunting locations. With modernized controls, improved camera systems, and upgraded cinematics, the remaster delivers a smoother and more immersive journey, offering a story-driven adventure that balances action, lore, and atmosphere in a way that feels both classic and refreshed for long, engaging play sessions. Pokémon Pokopia launches on March 5, 2026, introducing a fresh and cozy spin on the Pokémon formula as it arrives on the new Nintendo Switch generation, with a life simulation experience centered on creativity and world building. Set on a once-abandoned island, the story follows a Ditto who has transformed into a human and is tasked with restoring the land and creating a thriving habitat for Pokémon. Instead of traditional battles and gyms, gameplay focuses on crafting tools, building structures, farming, and shaping the environment to attract new Pokémon and grow a lively ecosystem. A unique mechanic allows you to use Pokémon-inspired abilities for exploration, resource gathering, and interacting with the world, adding a playful twist to progression. With real-time day and night cycles, relaxing activities, and a sandbox-style loop built around friendship and discovery, the game delivers a charming, chill adventure that emphasizes creativity, exploration, and steady world growth. Virtua Fighter 5 R.E.V.O. World Stage launches on March 26, 2026, finally bringing the legendary 3D fighting series to the Nintendo Switch generation with a refined, skill-focused experience built around precision and mastery. Centered on the 5th World Fighting Tournament, the game delivers a classic competitive backdrop where elite martial artists clash in fast, tactical battles that reward timing, spacing, and smart decision-making over flashy button mashing. The core 3-button combat system remains deep and technical, encouraging players to learn realistic fighting styles and mind-game their opponents in intense one-on-one matches. A major highlight is the new World Stage mode, featuring AI fighters modeled after real player behavior, creating a dynamic and evolving single-player challenge. Combined with rollback netcode, cross-play support, and enhanced training tools, the gameplay loop feels focused, competitive, and highly replayable, offering a polished fighting experience that shines in both quick sessions and long-term skill progression. Ariana and the Elder Codex launches on March 24, 2026, delivering a magical action platformer adventure to Nintendo Switch that blends fantasy storytelling, exploration, and deep spell customization into a charming journey. You play as Ariana, a young librarian with the rare ability to enter ancient codices, diving into enchanted book worlds to repair their broken stories and restore magic to a fading realm, while uncovering the mystery behind her missing parents. Gameplay focuses on side-scrolling exploration, magic-based combat, and steady progression as you unlock over 30 spells and equip them through a flexible 6-slot loadout that supports different playstyles. By completing platforming trials, combat challenges, and repair points, you gain permanent upgrades that gradually open new paths and abilities across interconnected areas. With Guardian boss fights, craftable magic items, and a strong discovery-driven loop, the game offers a cozy yet adventurous experience that rewards curiosity, experimentation, and continuous growth. OPUS Prism Peak launches on March 26, 2026, bringing a beautifully emotional narrative adventure to Nintendo Switch and the new generation with a unique photography-driven gameplay loop. The story follows a weary photographer who becomes stranded in the mysterious Dusklands, a dreamlike realm filled with spirits and forgotten memories, where he journeys alongside a girl with lost memories in search of a way home. Instead of traditional combat, gameplay revolves around using an analog camera to explore environments, capture meaningful moments, and uncover hidden clues that gradually reveal the world's secrets. Exploration, environmental puzzles, and choice-driven progression shape the experience, leading to multiple endings based on your discoveries and interactions. With its calm pacing, atmospheric world design, and strong focus on storytelling and observation, the game delivers a reflective and immersive adventure that rewards curiosity, patience, and emotional engagement as you piece together the mysteries behind this hauntingly beautiful world. Planet of Lana 2: Children of the Leaf launches on March 5th, 2026, returning players to a breathtaking cinematic adventure that blends emotional storytelling with thoughtful puzzle platforming on Nintendo Switch and the new generation. Continuing Lana's journey across the planet Novo, the story focuses on companionship, survival, and uncovering ancient secrets as new threats disturb the fragile balance of the world. Gameplay centers on a 2.5D exploration loop, where you guide Lana and her loyal companion Mui through lush forests, ruins, and mysterious environments, solving environmental puzzles and stealth challenges through teamwork and smart interaction. Mui plays a key role by influencing creatures and machines, creating layered puzzle solutions that feel natural and immersive. With enhanced movement like wall jumping, sliding, and expanded traversal mechanics, the sequel offers a larger scale and deeper challenges, while maintaining a calm, atmospheric pace that emphasizes discovery, emotion, and beautifully crafted world exploration. Mega Man Star Force Legacy Collection launches on March 27, 2026, bringing the complete sci-fi action RPG trilogy to Nintendo Switch with modern enhancements that make the classic experience smoother and more accessible than ever. The story follows Geo Stellar and his EM partner Omega Exis as they merge into Mega Man to confront threats from the EM Wave world, blending personal growth, friendship, and high-stakes galactic battles across multiple interconnected adventures. Gameplay combines real-time grid-based combat with a strategic card system, allowing you to build custom decks, unleash powerful abilities, and position yourself carefully during fast-paced encounters. With 7 versions of the original games included, alongside features like autosave, speed boosts, updated screen layouts, and online battles, the collection delivers a content-rich loop full of progression and customization. The mix of tactical deck building, quick action, and nostalgic charm creates a rewarding gameplay flow that feels engaging for both long sessions and handheld play. Scott Pilgrim EX launches on March 3rd, 2026, bringing a stylish and chaotic beat-em-up adventure to Nintendo Switch, with a fresh, original story set in a comic-inspired version of Toronto, overrun by rival factions and mysterious threats. Featuring fast-paced, side-scrolling combat, the gameplay focuses on chaining smooth combos, using weapon pickups, and upgrading characters as you battle through gangs across an interconnected, open map, rather than strictly linear stages. Players can choose from multiple playable characters, like Scott and Ramona, each with distinct abilities and playstyles that encourage experimentation and replayability. With local and online co-op support, the experience becomes even more energetic as you team up to clear waves of enemies and uncover hidden secrets scattered throughout the city. Blending retro arcade brawling with modern progression and non-linear exploration, the game delivers a punchy, nostalgic, yet fresh gameplay loop that feels lively, humorous, and highly replayable. Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly Remake launches on March 12, 2026, bringing one of the most iconic psychological horror experiences back with a fully modernized presentation on the new Nintendo Switch generation. The story follows twin sisters Mio and Mayu as they become trapped in a haunted village filled with dark rituals, restless spirits, and disturbing secrets tied to a tragic past. Gameplay centers around the unique camera obscura, a supernatural camera used to confront ghosts by capturing them at the perfect moment, creating tense encounters that rely on timing, positioning, and courage rather than traditional combat. Exploration plays a major role as you investigate abandoned houses, shrines, and eerie pathways while solving puzzles and uncovering hidden lore. With enhanced visuals, refined controls, new story content, and an additional ending, the remake delivers a deeply atmospheric survival horror experience that emphasizes tension, emotion, and immersive storytelling from beginning to end. Monster Hunter Stories 3: Twisted Reflection launches on March 13th, 2026, bringing a grand, story-driven JRPG adventure to the new Nintendo Switch generation, with a stronger focus on bonds, strategy, and exploration. Set in a world threatened by the mysterious encroachment that crystallizes lands and sparks conflict between nations, the story follows a rider from the kingdom of Azuria who becomes tied to the fate of twin Rathalos, born from a single egg. Gameplay centers on the classic rider and monstie bond system, where you hatch, raise, and fight alongside monsters in strategic turn-based battles that reward planning and synergy rather than fast reflexes. Players explore large regions, collect eggs, customize their team, and ride monsties to traverse diverse environments filled with secrets. With expanded monster rosters, deeper storytelling, and refined mechanics, the game delivers a rich and immersive RPG loop that blends emotional narrative, tactical combat, and monster companionship into a rewarding, long-form adventure. These 15 games are going to dominate March 2026. Which game are you most hyped for? Let me know in the comments, because I'm genuinely curious what everyone's picking up day one. Don't forget to like this video if it helped you decide what to play, and subscribe so you never miss future gaming coverage. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you in the next video.